Good gentleman from District 2.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Boy, this is a beautiful house, and I love it. And I love being here and being a part of this and listening to everybody. I'm going to make this short, but I want to be somewhat of a voice for my constituents. In the past 2 weeks, I am now down to 1,018 that I have got. And I don't know, in our district, we got a lot of people that are emailing me right now. They're all saying the same thing, but I want to be their voice. You have to remember that we're elected by them to represent them. No matter what we feel, we still have to represent them. And another thing that I want to be a voice for today is the church. And the reason that I want to do that is because a lot of these people are Christian people. And I am a pastor, and I have different pastors that have responded to this extremely different. And here's what I want to say to this body in representing the church and the people. God doesn't give us the spirit of fear, but of love and of power and a sound mind. That means that we actually stop and we think, and our love for God and our love for one another should exceed the fear that we have, enough to where I'm going to want to take care of you and you're going to want to take care of me. It's about loving one another and taking care of one another. If somebody needs a mask, wear a mask. If we need to be quarantined, then quarantine yourself. If you're elderly, you need to protect yourself. And we need to protect them. By doing what we do, we instill fear. By what our governor did, he instilled fear right away. DEFCON 1, DEFCON 2, DEFCON 3. Oh no, we're going to blow up. And that's what happened. And so it's fear. Now we have a younger generation of churches, and all of them are afraid to come back and even have church. And I'm looking at them going, what do you mean you're the church? Oh, we don't want to get this and we don't want to get this. I have a smaller church. It's close to 1,000 people total in our church. And so far, we've done really good. And I've actually went and laid hands on people that had COVID and prayed for them. I never got COVID. We have weird things that are happening. People standing in line, sign up. They can't get there, so they finally just go home, and they never got tested, but then all of a sudden they find out, they get a phone call or a letter saying, guess what, you tested positive for COVID. Well, they never even got tested. This is all weird stuff, okay? But it's fear. It is fear. And we shouldn't have fear. We shouldn't have fear of our governor, and our governor shouldn't have fear of us. We're a separate branch. We have to do a separate thing today. Our responsibility right now is to love our constituents and to take care of them. And they sent you here to take care of them. And that's what we're here to do. And I think the only way that we could do that, and I have to come from our lady from District 33, and coming after her is like trying to change a penny for a dollar. She's excellent. But right now, we are in a state to where we have to start loving one another and coming into unity. We're all divided over this because everybody is scared. So please, you guys, let's get back to the basics again. By throwing these mandates out, they're saying sometimes that we are not smart enough human beings to make good decisions. And we are smart enough. We can make good decisions. With God's help, we can make great decisions. And so I implore you to seek the help from God and to seek the help from one another that are in this room and from your constituents. Do the right thing. There's only one power and one judge we stand before in the very end. And that, he's just going to ask you, did you do the right thing? We're sent here to protect our constituents. And I'm going to do my best in doing that by voting for this. So thank you very much.
Is there further debate? Lady from 19.